Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to Good Morning Dopey, our deep and often shallow dive into the daily reflections. Today is Independence Day, so happy 4th of July for those who celebrate. 2 days ago, Ryan Leone died. He was a friend of mine, new friend of mine. We had him on the show a couple times. We're going to talk about it on the show. I'm going to re-upload, I'm going to replay both of his episodes tomorrow and Wednesday. And he's an amazing writer. He's father of two. His parents are both still alive. His wife or his fiance is still alive. And, it's tragedy. He was on a gigantic dose of methadone, and he was using fentanyl and crystal, and he had a really, really hard time, and he couldn't stop. And as far as I know, he had respiratory failure. So, thoughts and prayers and, good vibes to his family. And if you're using, I doubt you're watching Good Morning Dopey daily reflection shit. If you actually are using, write in the comments that you're using and watching a AA daily reflection show. That would be pretty incongruous, as they say. But please send good thoughts and love and prayer and hope to Ryan's family and to Ryan. And today is July 4th. Oh, and by the way, the reason that this is going up now is because Howie screwed up. I don't know. I'm not sure what he did, but Beach Bucks bound. Anyway, today is July 4th, a natural faith. Deep down in every man, woman, and child is the fundamental idea of God. It may be obscured by calamity, by pomp, by worship of other things, but in some form or another it is there. For faith in a power greater than ourselves and miraculous demonstrations, it seems like such a weird word right now, of that power in human lives are facts as old as man himself. And that is from the Big Book, page 55. It's weird that demonstrations spelled like that. Sorry, everybody. I have seen the workings of the unseen God in AA rooms around the country. Miracles of recovery are everywhere in evidence. I now believe that God is in those rooms and in my heart. Today, faith is as natural to me, a former agnostic, as breathing, eating, and sleeping. The 12 steps have helped to change my life in many ways, but none is more effective than the acquisition of a higher power. For me, a higher power is just to have faith that things... I don't have faith that God is making decisions. I don't think God decided that Ryan had to overdose. I think the amount of drugs that Ryan put in him was too much for his body. And for me, God is just merrily we roll along. The universe goes and we go along with it. And everything that happens is God. And that's why they write God is everything or God is nothing. We're putting up our pool, and I'm covered with sweat. You could see the pool process out there. Linda out there, yonder poolside. Rest in peace, Ryan. Hope you guys are good. Have a great day, and stay strong, Dopey Nation. And fucking toodles for Chris and Howie. Nice going fucking this thing up. But it might have been God's will that we didn't have this thing so we could have an announcement on time for the show for today. So I'm going to replay those episodes on Dopey Podcast tomorrow and Wednesday, and hope you guys are good. Stay strong, and fucking toodles for Chris.